Hi, welcome to Mullet and Chips, the fanzine for the Ilford District Churches Football League. This is the results service for Saturday the 20th of November 2021. Today's featured match is between Streams and Ruach. So we're looking forward to a good time over here today. So about time for a bit of action, isn't it? Okay. We're back again after all the action this morning. There were some interesting results today, and the featured match was Streams versus Ruach. It was in the favour of Streams 3-1. Quite a close match, and for once it's nice to be in a position to welcome somebody involved with the winning team. So it's my great pleasure to welcome James from Streams this morning. So welcome, James. Hooray!
Thanks, son. Good to be here.
Thank you. Yeah. Welcome to the Eagle Studio. So next thing then with Mullet and Chips is that you're going to read the results for us. So you're all right for that, are you?
I am, although I will have to correct you on our score, which is actually 4-1 rather than 3-1.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't always get things right. Okay.
Off to a good start.
That's
So these are the results for Saturday 20th November 2021. So ANC 1, New Covenant Church 3. ANMFC 2, HERC Rangers 1. AS Athletic 4, GDSTP 2. City Gates 1, East Hanmealing 4. KICC Royals 0, Emmanuel FC 3. Ravens 0, Selway 5. Streams 4, Ruach 1. So, and also thanks very much for having me, been fun, so thank you. And
the league situation we see after 10 games shows Emmanuel FC and A&M sharing top spot on equal points and goal difference. And we see an interesting situation developing as to the split of the league into two divisions with 3 more matches to go. In the frame really are City Gates, New Covenant Church, GDSTP and KICC Royals, all very close on points at the moment, and we need to speculate as to who will remain in the Premiership and who will go into the Championship come the new year. Okay, so let's get back to James, shall we? So, James, thanks for reading the results. How did you find the match went today?
It was, to be honest, it was one of those cliches. It was a bit of a game of two halves. I thought the first half we were exceptional for the first 30 minutes. We got on the ball, we played some good football, scored 3 good goals, to be honest, and we looked dangerous throughout. The second half, Ruach seemed to pick themselves up a bit more. They got a lot more aggressive, their intensity increased, and they put us on the back foot for quite long periods of that half. I thought we defended well, though. They played a lot of aerial balls in, which our centre-backs did really well to deal with. We kept battling. They got one with about 10 minutes to go, which really put us under some pressure, but yes. We got the late goal, took the pressure off, and I think the last 5 minutes we were fairly comfortable again. But it was probably closer than the scoreline reflects, particularly the second half, so I think credit to them for keeping their heads and coming back into it. But we didn't let the pressure get to us. We kept battling through, and I thought it deserved 4-1 win in the end.
Yeah. I was running around a bit here around the van, and so I missed your first 3 goals, unfortunately. So there's no footage of those. I heard from the ref at half time you was 3-0 up after 14 minutes. Yeah. So I said to one of your players at half time, I sort of agree with him. He said, yeah, I can see that the next goal will be crucial. Yeah. And they didn't get that goal until, as you say, 10 minutes towards the end. By that time, I suppose it was really too late. But if they scored, say, after 10 minutes at the start, and I recognise what you were saying about all the pressure they were putting on you in that second half. It could have been, at the very least, a lot closer. So it's always handy nicking a goal at the end, isn't it?
No, it really is. And I think in this league, like, every team, when they're playing well, can cause any other team problems. And I think we saw that today. I think another day maybe they get one earlier, it changes the shape of the game. We might be under more pressure, we struggle a bit more, but we didn't. We were resilient, we kept our heads, and so I think we probably edged it and deserved to win in the end.
Yeah, I think you personally, my observation is that you play yourself a crucial part. You was given lots of instructions to everybody, which, you know, you just need to keep your heads down, don't you, when you're under pressure like you was having. So well done, James and Streams. So great result for you guys.
Yeah.
I will say just at this point, yeah, we want to wish Graham, our photographer, unfortunately been taken unwell, but so Graham, if you get to watch this, we do send you all the very best, and hope things go well, and see you at the side of the pitch with us again. So some of the photos may not be your quality, but it's the best of a bad job. We did have Kevin come across as another guy that's done photography in the past, and some of the stills will be of Kevin's, I'm sure, when I do the editing a bit later. So okay, right, that was good, James. I mean, I didn't have to say much at all. You just sort of whoop, off you go. So I think you know, you might have a job in this business. Right?
Well, it's kind of need to say so. If I fancy a career change at some point, I'll tell you. I'll think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, now, quiz time, folks. I'm pleased to say that James is fully au fait with the ABC quiz. So you're going to get 3 questions and a choice of 1 of 3 answers, aren't you? So
hopefully ones I know.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see how you get on with this. Right. So question A: who is Liverpool's highest all-time goal scorer? Is it Kenny Dalglish, B, Roger Hunt, or C, Ian Rush?
My initial thought was Ian Rush, so I'm glad it's come up. So I'm going to go with Ian Rush and hope it's right.
Well, your hope is right.
Lovely.
Okay, yeah, I picked up on this recently. You know, Roger Hunt passed away fairly recently, one of the heroes of the 1966 World Cup winning team for England. Now, Jurgen Klopp, the Liverpool manager, gave a fulsome tribute to Roger Hunt, and he was saying that he was the highest league scorer. And so, yes, that was interesting. And Roger Hunt actually scored 285 goals in all his appearances for Liverpool, but Ian Rush trumped him with 346 goals because of all the involvement in Europe and so on. So yeah, it's a bit of a trick question because of, you know, the hearing about Roger Hunt recently.
Recency effect, yeah.
So well done. Right, question B. Ready for this?
Yep.
Right, here we go. The Stadio Olimpico in Italy is the home stadium of Roma and which other club? So is it A, Lazio, B, Fiorentina, or C, Sampdoria?
Again, my initial thought was Lazio, because I know Roma Lazio is a big derby, so I'm going to go with Lazio.
Lazio, well done, well done. Yeah, 2 out of 2. So the Mars bar
is this within touching distance? I need it now as well. I'm getting hungry, a lot of pressure on in this last one.
So here we go. Question C: who has won the most senior caps for England? That's the men's team. So is it A, Wayne Rooney, B, Peter Shilton, or C, David Beckham?
I want to go with Peter Shilton, so I'm going to go with my gut instinct and say Shilton.
You're right, so well done.
I'm glad I got that Mars.
Well done, James. Right, yeah, actually, this is quite interesting because, you know, both Wayne Rooney in the way of goals and David Beckham as an outfield player, both in the new, you know, over recent years, about the high number of caps they've got. David Beckham's 115, Wayne Rooney actually 120, and Peter Shilton 125.
Nice.
So, yeah, so well done.
That's a lot of caps.
Well, there you go. Nothing else for it, but the well publicised Mars bar.
Thank you very much.
So well done, James. Okay, now we got this little feature for Mullet and Chips, is picking next week's team. So let's get the felt bag out. So we just have to, you know.
Lovely.
Here we go. Delve in and get the right counter out. So what number have you got?
Number 8.
So number 8 is City Gates. So you guys from City Gates, I think it's Nathaniel, isn't it, runs City Gates. So I'll be featuring you next week, so I'll be in contact with you. So, you know, brush up on your quiz questions and we see one of you guys next week. Okay, great. Well, James, yeah, Streams, that's an unusual name for a football team. I know most of our teams are related to a church, but Streams is actually a charity, isn't it?
Yeah.
So can you just tell me in a minute or so roughly what it's about?
So yeah, Streams is a charity based in, it's right by Oval, so there's a church that it's based out of there, so they use the kind of basement to kind of provide services, and it's essentially looking to kind of help young people fulfill their potential. So they do lots of outreach, employability workshops, work experience, mentoring. They've got Young Authors Club and London Crunchers Club, so it's helping kids primarily from more disadvantaged areas of London and giving them the kind of foot up and a bit of a platform to actually grow and develop their skills.
Yeah, right.
They often do soup kitchens as well. I mean, I've been down there and the food's fantastic, and they have lots of volunteers that help out in the local
really
community
good
as well. They've got a youth football team as well, so it's just all about providing opportunity to people that may not get them through their normal walks of life. So
so well done to Streams, and I understand that your involvement is really for the football side that we do have on a Saturday morning.
And I think it was all part of it. They wanted to provide not just for young people but for adults as well, and giving them a kind of pathway to do things and get involved with other people, and again build community and give people opportunities.
Yeah, great, and that's right up our street, basically, that we want to encourage a good community feeling amongst everybody here, and it is what it is, and we're trying to build on that. So, okay, James, so thanks again for telling us about Streams. So.
No worries, thank you.
So, folks, that's the wrap. So it's been my great pleasure to have James with me today. So thank you, James, for being with me. And good result today, and all the very best for the rest of the season. We might see you a bit later in the season anyway.
Let's see.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, and appreciate your time. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you, James.
You.
Yeah, good. Okay, and cut. That's 4-1, was it?
Yeah.
You had a late goal then?
Nicked one at the end to take the pressure off.
I missed that. Yeah. Oh, well, okay.